Now we on the sports tech now. CTM Sports.
All right.
First topic. I know this is a little old now, but Antonio Brown leaves the field, throw his shoulder pads, take his shirt off, throw his gloves in the crowd, and jumping jack off the field. Man, most of us, that's something you do when you like in your 20s. You just be like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to lose. I don't want to do something crazy. I'm just going to just do something crazy. Most of us not 20 probably done something crazy like that. Like, I'll tell you about the job, like I said, when I left Kmart, man. He wanted me to climb up in the Raptors and change those lights. I'm like, yeah, let me go to lunch. I'll be right back. I do that. Let me go to lunch. I'll be right back. Never went back.
Yeah, and despite what was happening, despite his injuries, and I understand they'll try to make you play through things, or any job will make you come in sick. But when you're making that type of money, and they were saying it was another $1 million on the table with a couple more catches, whether you play a game, or you got to do what you got to do, or be a puppet or whatever to get your money. You definitely don't do what he did. You got to leave situations professionally. You know what I mean? You know, even though you might not go back to that team, you want possible jobs in the NFL. You are tarnishing your reputation, even if you're doing it for a good reason. They're already talking about this man's not going to the Hall of Fame. He won't just have not third ballot, not fourth ballot. It's a done deal.
I don't think he care. I think he wants people he don't really care.
Yeah, he doesn't care now. And see, that's another thing too that I would tell anybody.
Yeah.
Think like stuff I didn't care about when I was 19, 20.
Boy.
It just didn't matter to me. Now, some of the money that I blown, some of the investments, or some of the stuff like not getting into Bluetooth, or not starting school early enough. You know what I mean? Now that stuff that didn't matter like that, like seriously matter. I wish I can get that time back. And when you chill and get out of the moment, you'll think about that thing, things like that. And you don't think about a mature person doing something like that. And everything he did took so long. Like, he had so much time to think. Like, when you're taking off your pads, you can't necessarily get them off. I mean, it's time. There's so much time to just stop. Yeah. So many people try to kind of calm you down and things like that.
6'4", 230 or something like that. And he couldn't calm him down. He literally grabbed his shoulders, and then he's just like, you know what, forget it, man.
Everything was making him madder. Every time they try to come down, you got Hall of Fame quarterback Tom Brady, who really got you on your team. Like, when your boy or somebody tried to put you on some money, on opportunity, and you like, nah, man, forget that, forget what you're talking about. Or for now, he may not have been saying this because he's being disrespected by, he feel like the owner. And I'm not, being down on him. Sometimes you just got to kind of like be professional to keep doors open. I mean, at the moment, he's like, forget these doors. I'll never have to never have to cross these bridges again. You're not going to disrespect me. I'm a man first, and I understand that. But you know what I mean. You're blowing like kind of like a lot of opportunities and things like that.
The thing is, you're getting older too. You don't have the same speed you had like when you was in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
You start getting out of routes a little slower. You're starting to get older. You're starting to become a veteran. So, those doors become less and less doors that's open.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think about it, I would love to be a lawyer, man. Lawyer probably is making money, man. Man, can you imagine writing statements and stuff and trying to come up with stuff, trying to defend them? You got to pay for that, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, his PR guy, his lawyer, whoever's spinning all of this stuff, or even really getting the truth out there. You know what I mean? But sometimes it's hard to just
Antonio Brown is like one of those guys that he's that X Factor kind of guy. Mm-hmm. Like they're one out of the homeboys. Like, if y'all get pulled over by the police, he'll be the one to do something crazy. Like, what are you doing? What was that for? Man, dude, man. Like, what are you talking about, man, dude, man? For what was that for?
Yeah, all we have to do is kind of just be like, yeah, whatever, and get through it. And we can fight this in court. But
he don't want to get everybody arrested because he's talking crazy. He want to get arrested.
It's like, I'm riding dirty.
He wants the last word.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not taking anything away from him. You are a man first. You know what I mean? Right, and all money ain't good money. You know what I mean? And I'm not doing a thing with, he had concussions and things like that. And I can't speak on a man's mental health.
Right.
But I'm just saying, even playing a role, it's 2 weeks notice, the whole mentality, you know what I mean? Just smooth things a little bit over, because you don't want to have one game, one moment at the end of it, mess up your chances of going to Hall of Fame and all the benefits that comes with, as well. You know what I mean?
I don't think he care about the Hall of Fame, though. I think.
Yeah, and Mike now, I don't believe he does.
He got a ring already, too. I don't care about this stuff, man.
And some people don't really care about that.